What's going on, guys? My name is Lextasy and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching the videos and for all the support on the last one. It feels so good to be back on YouTube. It's an awesome family. You guys are just the most amazing people ever. And I'm so happy to be doing this again and recording and just taking time to do these awesome videos. And as you guys know, today's video is all about the 4 options that we have for my next vehicle that we're going to be purchasing for the channel. They're all over $100,000. They're all pretty much all are like exotic. So it just depends what you think exotic is. But anyways, guys, down below, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and tell me which one you think I should be getting. DM me on Instagram. I respond to everybody. But without further ado, let's get this video rolling. Alright, so, dude, this is like, I love buying cars, man. It's like the best part of my life sometimes. But of course, besides the family is awesome too, but it's just having something new. As you guys know, we got the new SQ7 for the wife, of course, brand new 2021. She loves it. Next video is going to be all about that and my review of it, what I think. It's literally a third row SUV rocket. It is amazing, super fun car. But anyway, so the 4 vehicles that I'm thinking about are going to be in no particular order, not by favorites, not by horsepower, not by price, nothing like that. I'm just going to list them off as I go. I have a ton of videos, ton of photos to show you guys of each vehicle that the private owners have sent me, because this is a private sellers that are selling their cars. Most of them weren't even planning to sell, but just got a hold of the right people and it worked out great. But anyway, so number 1 on the list is a 2017 V10 Audi R8, and it's actually a V10 Plus, which is awesome. And it is a AMS Alpha 10 build, so it is over 1,000 wheel horsepower, and it's got over $80,000 worth of work done to it. It is a beautiful car. I hope you can see the pictures now, but it is amazing. It's done right. It's in Florida. Turns out we have a lot of same friends that we have, me and the owner. So dude, it's like right there what I want to get. It's got the V10. It has got the Lamborghini motor. It's pretty much a Lamborghini, but a lot more comfortable, a lot more easier to drive. But it's 1,000 wheel horsepower as well. That sucker runs 60 to 130 in literally, I think, 3.99 seconds. That's mind-boggling. That's insane. It's an amazing option. It is right around $185,000 is what he's asking. So, of course, it is a little over book value for a good reason, because it's built. So I don't have to spend 80 grand if I was to buy this car. Totally understandable. It is kind of sort of on the top side of my budget, of course, where I want it to be at. So, but it is a really great option. It is an option that we can get. It just depends what you guys think. If you think an Audi R8 twin turbo would be a good option for the channel, where we street race it, dig race it, drag race it, do whatever, all kinds of stuff on it, as well as daily drive it. Daily driving is going to be very important for me, making sure that I can daily drive it in the winter, which it's an all-wheel drive, so not a problem at all. But just, I don't know, the reliability of it as well. So it just depends what you guys think. But drop a comment if you think that's the right one for us. Number 2 is a 2018 Dodge Demon. It is a local car, local friend of mine that has it. He threw me a crazy offer, and I don't know, he's got 3 Demons, so he was like, hey man, if you want it, here's the price, here's what I can do on it. It's got over $60,000 worth of work done to it. Oh yeah, no, it's not stock. I mean, Demons are like 900 horsepower at crank as it is. This one is over 1,000 wheel horsepower, and it runs strictly on E85, which with the flex tune kit and stuff like that, I can run 93 as well. But you're talking 1,200 horsepower Dodge Demon rear-wheel drive car that does wheelies from factory. And yes, it comes with the crate as well. So it would literally have everything. Plus, it's got a massive, I think like a 4.5 liter Whipple on it already, or 4.0 liter. So it's a huge, massive supercharge on the car. I don't know, I'm excited. I'm a Mopar guys. You guys know this. I had a Hellcat, I had Scat Packs, I've had a ton of Rams. I just love those cars, man. So I don't know. I do like that option. And he's selling it for right around $100,000. He just put a new transmission in as well. And it's only got 1,000 miles on it, period. I mean, and it's only pretty much drag strip miles. He said the previous owner was trying to make it one of the fastest, if not the fastest Demon in the world. And he was literally there, because what it runs is insane. I don't know if I'm allowed to reveal it, but let's say in the 5s at 8 mile, which is super strong for a car that weighs what, over 4,000 pounds? That's insane. Number 3 on my list is a 2015 911 991 Turbo S. It is a beautiful white with HRE wheels, turbo with a red interior. That sucker is beautiful. Now, why am I even looking at Porsches? I have never considered Porsches, never thought about Porsches, period. But from watching the GTR World Cup recently, as well as just paying attention to what's happening on the news and stuff, 911s, first off, known fact, they hold their value insanely well. So it's not, I mean, it's a no-brainer. That is a good option. But The fact of the matter is that this, I believe, and I'm gonna call it now, and I put $100 on it, that this will be the next big platform that gets built on YouTube, built on drag strip, period, anywhere. Because I think as soon as it gets below $100,000 for the price on those cars, it's going to be an insane vehicle. So I honestly think a 911 would be awesome. It sounds amazing. It runs stock like 0 to 60. I think the 2015 was like 2.9 or 2.8, which is stupid. I mean, that's GTR numbers. And I actually got a chance to go drive a Turbo S. It was a 2019 last week, and I gotta say, guys, the way I sit in a Porsche is amazing. I sat in the R8 and I sat in the Porsche that same day. The Porsche was like, the steering wheel felt perfectly right where it should be at the chest level. I wasn't touching the roof. I just sat very comfortable, and it's got heated, cooled seats, and it sounds amazing. The takeoff, the torque on that thing it was awesome. It really was. So it is a great option for us. Building it costs almost as much as building an R8 is the thing, and you can't, it's almost, I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's very hard to get that car over 1,000 wheel. Why? Because you're still talking about a flat 6 motor, so 6 cylinders, just like the GTR. To get a GTR to 1,000 wheel, most people are spending 40, if not 50 grand to do it. You're looking at about the same price point for a 911 as well, but more reliable, more features, more comfortable. Looks, I would say, a little better than the GTR. I don't know. The thing about GTRs is whoever has one, or whoever wants to get one, usually can't really afford one, but the people that can afford a $100,000 GTR are not looking at a GTR. And I mean that with no disrespect whatsoever, but I hope that makes sense. You know, it's like, if I can afford a 100 grand car, I'm definitely not looking at a Nissan. I'm definitely gonna be looking at a Ferrari, Lamborghini, stuff like that. So I don't know why, but that Porsche really got my attention. With the way the spoiler comes out in the back, it's actually pretty cool. It's got rear steering as well, which is mind-boggling. So it was pretty cool to experience one, and I think it is a good option as well. He's selling it for right at 123, 125, somewhere in there, with HRE wheels, intake, and tune already done on it as well. So it is a good deal for sure. And then, well, last but not least, number 4, the option, the one that came out of nowhere, the one that's, I don't know what to think about it, honestly, because it just sounds too good to be true, and here's why. So it is a 2016 610-4 Lamborghini Hurricane. 610-4. It also has a Hefner twin turbo kit on it. It's pushing over 1,000 wheel horsepower as well, and it's got about $100,000 worth of work. He's selling it for 180. 180 is the cost of a Hurricane without anything done to it, period, right? So I'm like, why? Why is this such a good deal? And here's the videos above. I mean, this thing is literally puts down some insane numbers. It's a stupid fast car. It's my dream car, but with the turbo kit already on it, twin turbo kit. So I don't know, but I started talking to him. I started kind of figuring out what's going on. I mean, this is like, I should just jump on this now, forget the house, forget everything. But he said, and I hope it doesn't take it the wrong way, but he said that the car got a little wet. So after talking to him a little bit more, trying to figure out what's going on, he said, you know, some of the modules got wet as well. I guess he said his garage got flooded a little bit, so some of the computers had to be replaced. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it's too good to be true, because that worries me. I mean, like I said, that's my dream car. If it's truly like a reliable, bulletproof 180 grand car, then why not get it? I mean, I'm saving $100,000 on the build, and I'm getting an insane Lamborghini. But at the same time, I just don't know how to think about it. I know, common sense would tell me to steer away, but just the fact that it's right there, that's my dream car, and I can have it. I just don't know what to think. Now, here's how I'm gonna make my choice as to which one I'm gonna get. Of course, I'm gonna be reading your comments. I'm a peer pressure type of person, so I fall for peer pressure very easily. But at the same time, my thing on this next build or next car that we're getting, and I promise you, whatever we get, first off, I don't care if it's already twin turbo, it's gonna get pushed out even more. We're gonna build the next car. It's not just a car that I wanna get that's gonna stay stock at all. I can promise you that. But here's the thing. We need to figure out, or I need to find the car that's gonna have the best 60 to 130 times, or has the potential to have the best 60 to 130 times. Now, why is that important all of a sudden? Yes, a lot of manufacturers focus on 0 to 60. That's what I focused on before. That's why the RS7 and the GTR was important to me, what they did. 0 to 60 on the GTR was like 2.9 seconds stock. Huge, that's mind-boggling. But here's the thing. With the amount of roll racing that we're doing and the amount of drag racing we're going to do this year, and it's going to be mostly quarter mile now, 60 to 130 is what's very important. And for most of you guys that are car people, you know what I'm talking about, because 60 to 130 proves a lot. 60 to 130, 0 to 60 is awesome, don't get me wrong. but it's mostly about traction. Because if you don't get in traction 0 to 60, you're gonna have a horrible time, period. But when you're doing quarter-mile drag strip races, that 60 to 130 is what really shows what the car can do. Because 60 to 130 on a 5,000-pound Hellcat is like 6 to 7 seconds stock, or 7 to 8 seconds for that matter. And I think 1,000 horsepower ones I've seen around 6 seconds, which the weight just catches up on the car. So there's a lot that plays a role to get a very fast 60 to 130. So weight is important. And of course, it's all about the torque as well and the horsepower. So horsepower plays a big role, but I want something that's got potential to get me like that Audi R8 twin turbo that already does 3.9 seconds. I mean, Jesus, like that's insane. If you've never felt something like that, imagine a car is 0 to 60 that does, 2.9 and then continues doing that such amount of torque and G-force all the way to 130, 150 miles per hour. That's insane, but that's the ones that really win you dig races, I would say. I could be wrong, but from what I'm seeing and from what I'm starting to learn once I get into these high-end vehicles and stuff like that, that's kind of important. That's definitely important, like these Vipers, Calvo Vipers that are running around. Oh my God, there's one out there for $220,000 my buddy's selling. That's the fastest Gen 4 Viper out there. He threw me a great offer, but I don't know if I can afford that one yet. So that's the 4 options that I have. Now, on the back of my mind, and I don't know, I need your guys' advice. If you made it this far to the video, thank you so much, and I want you to comment this part. So, on the back of my mind, I'm still thinking about GTRs. I still am. I know, probably a bad idea. We've been through, we've experienced the check engine lights nonstop, the breakdowns, all kinds of malfunctions, and it's expensive to build because it's a 6-cylinder motor. We get that, I get that. But if I was to find one, and I've gotten a lot of offers like last few days for like 1,200, 1,300 horsepower GTRs that already run 3.9s, 3.8s, 60 to 130s, that are insane, just torque and dig monsters. Would you guys want to see a GTR again on the channel or no? Are we done with the GTRs? Are we done with the R7s? Just let me know, guys. Or if you know any other option that you think I should consider, let me know. Like I said, I got about 2 weeks, maybe less, to actually make up my mind and figure out what car I want to get. So it's all on you guys. It's all what you think I should get. So let me know, guys, in the comments down below. I do value your opinion. You've been around for so long. You're the OGs. You stuck with me when I wasn't here for a few months, just getting my life together and back in order and making a plan for 2021. But I'm super thankful for everything that you guys do. So hopefully this video is not too long, but there's a lot that I had to fill in. 4 great options. I personally would love to have either one of those or all of them if I could. That would be like a dream garage right there. Maybe one day, I don't know, but I want to get a car that's going to be fun for you guys to watch, something that you would enjoy watching, dig racing, drag racing, roll racing, something that's unique and different. That's why the Porsche is in the mix. That's why the Demon is in the mix. The Demons are going up in value because they're not making any more of them. It was just a 1-year production. That's it. Yes, they've come out with new Challengers that kind of sort of have almost the same horsepower, but they're not numbered, so they're not going to be a valuable rare vehicle. So I don't know. Audi R8 twin turbo, or a Lamborghini Hurricane twin turbo, or a Porsche 911 Turbo S, or the Dodge Demon. I just don't know, guys. I would love to have all of them. I'm a Mopar guy, but I also want a Lambo. I want something fast, so whatever it is, it's not going to be boring. I can promise you that. So the discussions will be done with the owners. I have logged down on pretty much pricing on all of them. It just depends on which one we go with, and we got to make a decision pretty soon because the itch to have a fast car is there. It has never left. This is the longest time I've ever been without one, so I don't know, guys. I can't wait. I'm super excited, but anyways, guys, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. If you have, make sure you drop a like and a subscription. It means so much to me, guys, but let me know what you think I should get next, and give me 1 week to 2 weeks, and you're going to see that new vehicle parked in here most likely, or racing already. I don't know, but anyways, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your lives, enjoy your cars, even if they're 3rd row SUVs, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.